students, you're welcome to once again another computer science class. The topic today is memory unit, and this topic is a continuation from our previous topic where we based on RAM. In this class, we'll be based on RAM. Objective of the class is we'll be knowing the meaning of RAM, we'll be knowing the meaning of a volatile memory, knowing the advantages of a RAM, types of RAM, meaning of secondary memory, the characteristics of secondary memory, examples of secondary memory, the meaning of cache memory, advantages of cache memory, disadvantages of cache memory, and the difference between primary and secondary memory. All of this we're discussing right here in this class. So if you are confused in any part, don't hesitate to ask me any questions both online and in the portal. Now, what's a ROM? The ROM, you can liken a ROM to be a static RAM due to the type of chip it has. It is a memory that can only be read on but cannot write on it. This type of memory is a non-volatile. The information is stored permanently in such memories from the factory. So when you talk about a ROM, the ROM is also a memory in the computer, but it's non-volatile because it can hold memory. It can hold information instructions permanently, no matter how the information comes in, it can be saved permanently. We have the advantages of a ROM. Just like I said, it is non-volatile in nature. It is non-volatile in nature. It means you can save information permanently. It cannot be accidentally changed. Why? Because it is permanent. It is cheaper than the RAM. It is easy to test. It is more reliable than the RAM. These are static and do not require refreshing. You don't have to refresh the memory for you to save them. Its contents are always known and can be verified. So if you're having issues with a particular information, you can easily confirm the information. Why? Because it is permanent. It's not like the RAM that is temporary. There are types of ROM. We have the MPROM meaning maxed read-only memory. We have the PROM called programmable ROM, that is programmable read-only memory. You have the EPROM, which is erasable and programmable read-only memory. You have the EEPROM, known as the electrically erasable and programmable memory. All these are the types of a ROM. All these ROMs has information stored in them permanently. Now, what is a secondary memory? A secondary memory can be regarded as an external memory. It's non-volatile because it still holds data permanently. It's also called the auxiliary storage device. Now, why is it called the auxiliary storage device? It is called the auxiliary storage device because it's not inside the computer, but it serves as an input device that you put into the computer to give the computer an information or to share an instruction with the computer. A very good example is your flash drive. Characteristics of a secondary memory. 1. These are magnetic and optical memories. They are made of metals. Flash drive is made of metals. External hard drive is made of metals. 2. It is known as a backup memory. Yeah, when informations that you don't need in your computer or that can easily get missing. An auxiliary memory, also called the secondary memory, can serve as a backup. Of course, like I said earlier, it is non-volatile in nature, meaning data don't the data lasts permanently there. Data is permanently stored even if the power is switched off. Like I said earlier, that's why it's non-volatile. It is used for storage of the data in the computer. You can't store data in a computer. You have examples of a secondary storage. Example of a secondary storage or example of a secondary memory. You have floppy disks, bracket you have can call it diskette. You have external hard disks or external hard drive. You have your flash drive, like I said earlier in the previous slide. You have a compact disc called the CD, and you have DVD called digital video disc. All of these are examples of the secondary memory. Why are they called secondary memory? Because they are auxiliary in nature. Another memory that we would not run away from is the cache memory. Now, what's a cache memory? A cache memory is a very high semiconductor memory which can speed up CPU. It acts as a buffer between the CPU and the main memory. When you talk about the cache memory is just like the RAM, but it's faster than the RAM. It holds data temporarily like the RAM, but it is more or less an active working memory of the computer. Most of the times, you have a cache memory. The cache memory, when you are browsing, when the moment you on your phone, your cache memory is saving and storing data constantly. What are the advantages? We have cache memory is faster than the main memory. It consumes less time as compared to main memory. It's very fast in getting information. The speed is on high voltage. It stores the program that can be executed within a short period of time. It stores data for temporary use. You have disadvantages of a cache memory. Cache memory has limited capacity and it is very expensive. Cache memory is just like your RAM, but it's not your RAM. It is faster than your RAM. Informations are stored temporarily for it to be used and then it leaves immediately. It means that information can last there for a very long time. RAM can last higher or better than a cache memory. A cache memory is more or less very active and you need to always refresh it because the information can pile up and be sent to your RAM and you have overloaded memory. You have the primary and the secondary memory. What are the differences between the primary and the secondary memory? Quickly, the primary memory are semiconductor, while secondary memory are magnetic in nature. A primary memory is known as the main memory, and a secondary memory is known as the external memory or auxiliary memory. Primary memory are volatile in nature. Secondary memory are non-volatile in nature. It means primary memory stores data temporarily. Secondary memory stores data permanently. Primary memory contains program that is currently used by the microprocessor, while secondary memory are used for bulk storage. Of course, primary memory are faster than secondary memory. In primary memory, data are lost when power is switched off, while in secondary memory, data are permanently stored even if power is switched off. In primary memory, a computer cannot run without it, while a computer can run without a secondary memory. Primary memory is a working memory of the computer, while the secondary memory is used for storage. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I will see you in our next class. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.